Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Monday morning. It's June 8th and it is 3:31 in the a.m. Uh, I don't know how many of you hate to read instructions. I'm guilty of that. But I didn't have any instructions in this particular instance, so I think I'm absolved of the crime, but it's frustrating nonetheless. You know, I shared with you guys that I'm coming up on a major birthday next month. Now, I say major. Notice how I said it. I put emphasis, major birthday. And I'm saying that because I'll be 65. Yes, I know. Don't let the baby face fool you. No filters, y'all. Let me get a gross close up here. You see the gray hair. And when you reach that age, here in this good old US of A, you must file for Medicare or you'll be penalized later on down the line, which I don't understand. Somebody will have to make that make sense. But, okay, so I filled out the paperwork because I kept getting notices. Hey, you're getting closer to this birthday. Hey, you're getting closer to this birthday. First, I called my medical insurance through my employer, and they said, oh, no, you have to file with the Social Security Administration first. So I did that, filled out the form. There's a Part A, there's Part B, and I believe Part C. A is just basic coverage, supplemental insurance. B is for prescriptions. So I filled out A and B because I am diabetic and I require my insulin. And I'm type 1 diabetic, so I definitely require my insulin. That being said, I then call my employer's insurance again to let them know that I filed. And I was told, oh, you don't need Part B because you don't plan on retiring yet. So why were you hounding me? All you had to do was leave a message to say, ask if I am retiring. And who can retire in this economy? Who can retire comfortably in the line of work that I do? Maybe back in the day that was possible when things were a lot lower in price. But I live in one of the most expensive cities. I know it's within the top 10. And it's just below New York City as far as cost. Rent here as a senior is ridiculous. Unless you weren't willing to live in an area that is crime ridden. And I need to say that it's almost impossible to live independent. And that means that you'll have to have a roommate in order to live somewhere that's doable. Now that's if you didn't go to college. You have a good paying job, but if you have a student loan, forget that. If you own a car, forget that. Because, car note, insurance, and your insurance rates are definitely redlined. And just general overall cost. Now, I can most likely afford to live independently if I did not own a car with a car note. I've done that before. I had a nice little studio apartment. You might as well call it a junior one bedroom. It's just really, really nice. But now I live in a little in-law unit, and I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, but it has a setback at times. Saying all that to say, again, now I gotta contact the Social Security Administration to unenroll me in the Part B insurance. And the level of frustration with the whole rigmarole in general. It's just, yeah, that's a polite show of my anger. People who've gotten on my bad side know the impolite show of my anger. That part. Growing old is very complicated.